Welcome back to the Vineyard here at Promise Lutheran Church, Everrett, California. I'm Pastor Chris Deknatel, and I got my good friend Everett here. I want to share with you, begin with a verse. It takes from Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. This is what the ancients were commended for. The ancients are patriarchs, and today I've got a patriarch with me, patriarch of our church. And so you obviously were a Marine, retired. Yes. How many years did you serve?
25 years.
And you told me you had 2 tours, right?
Yes.
One was in
the Gulf War and Somalia.
Now the Gulf War is where you ran behind the cannons, right? You had
That's where I had the
big guns and stuff, and that kind of messed up with your hearing and everything.
A lot.
Yeah. And then you said Somalia was like gang warfare.
Yes, we went in after they gutted the embassy. The Somalis gutted it, so we went in and set up a 3-mile perimeter, and the general and politicians was all on the inside, and I had this 3-mile perimeter security outside.
That's crazy. And so now when you're dealing with this virus and everything, what do you do to kind of burn energy?
Well, I come in here to see what the church needs. I know there's a lot of work to be done around here, so I'll come in and see you if I don't already know what I need to do. So, and then you give me things to do up, and I work my frustration and anger off.
Yeah, you're telling me kind of a healing from your PTSD. And all that. I can't imagine being in that scenario where you're being shot at and under fire all the time. I don't know. How did you do that? I mean, how did you survive?
It's fear that you overcome, but you can overcome it by faith in the Lord.
Yeah. Keep
my faith and trust and keeping one foot in front of the other every day.
Wow. So how do you deal with this COVID-19 now that we're in the midst of all this stuff?
Well, I get a little frustrated at home, so that's why I say I come in here and I work. But I keep my faith and trust in the Lord and know that no matter where I go, what I do, God's going to take care of me. I mean, faith and trust in Him moves mountains. Wow. So I know if He took care of everyone in the past, He's going to take care of us in the future if we just keep our faith and trust in Him.
Yeah. And that's the piece that I admire about you, Everett, is that you're the word stalwart and steady. Every Sunday you're sitting right there. I can always depend on you. You're just. Oh, I mean, I would go into battle anytime with you because I know you would always be there. You're never going to run. No. And this passage, if we look at it, sure and certain of what we do not see, and that's just people like yourself. You don't know this. But people like yourself, the strength that you give to others by knowing that, it's not about what you've seen or what you've experienced per se. I know we just talked about the military, but in the Lord, it's not like He's come down and given you some message, but you just, no matter what, you stay the course, and you just unwavering. And we met each other when you lost your wife.
Yes.
And you just, I don't know how you do it.
As I said, Pastor, faith.
Yeah.
I have my days where I go through a lot, but hey, a lot of times I'll go into my room and close the door and I get on my knees and I pray.
Yeah.
That gets me through by keeping my faith and trust in the Lord. And no matter where I go, no matter what I do, He's got me.
Yeah. Yeah. The next passage says, by faith we understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so that what is seen was not made out of what was visible. So we never saw anything. God took what was unknown, unseen, and made it. And that's that element of faith that you have that just, it strengthens me just to be around you. You talked about going to the Lord in prayer, and you came up with an idea, and we're going to do it. And so you want to tell them what we're doing?
We're going to have a prayer luncheon on Tuesday at 12 noon. It'll be set up just like we do regular Sunday service. So please join us. And we're going to beat this coronavirus, and the way I see it beating it is getting down on our knees and pray. We need to pray in order to beat it, to ask God to heal those that are sick and to stop this virus. Because He's the one who can stop it.
That's right. That's right. You just have to go in on our webpage, just like you do a normal worship service. If you want to join us in person, we will be here at the church and properly seated. And if not, on your lunch break, grab something to eat and turn us on. You can also bring your food with you here and pray with us. But Everett and I will be here at 12 o'clock this coming Tuesday. This will be coming up on Monday, so it'll actually be the next day, the 5th of May, that we'll be together at 12 o'clock here and praying for all people, wherever they come from, whether they're scared or strong or in between. And I pray today that you take courage in people like Everett. These are our patriarchs. These are the guys that God sent for us to trust in. And we must learn to trust in those who God has given us. And Everett, I thank you for your service in the Lord as far as the military is concerned, but I thank you for your service here at Promise. You've always been somebody I could depend on. And so God bless you, my friend. And I pray you're blessed today through this podcast. We'll see you again next week. This is Pastor Chris and Everett here at Promise Through the Church, Murrieta, California, signing off. May God be with you.